Hey folks. So, partly because I don't really have much to do right now, and also partly because I've kind of been on here a little bit and I figured maybe I could do a video like this, especially since I've been realizing lately that I don't really have any kind of intro thing, and honestly, I can't really think of anything that would be intriguing enough. And I never really say I never introduce myself on videos. I don't know, I've been thinking more about that and everything. I just realized in the course of trying to introduce myself that I did not introduce myself at all actually. Hi, I am Jen. I have made several videos now, and I don't know if I've really said my name much at all in any of them. I apologize. Okay. So I decided to try my hand at this little tag. It is the Booktube About Me tag, and it looks like um, this was created by Kathy Trethart. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the last name, but yeah. So I figured I could do this video and see how it goes. So, yeah, on to the tag. So the first question in here is, what do you study / what is your job? I am no longer in school, um, so I guess I do kind of study, sort of, but not like I'm not going to school anyway. um, my job is I work in the office at a solar company. Question 2 is, what is your favorite social media channel? I have a whole bunch that I watch. I try to keep up with them on the regular, but that's really hard because there is so much that I enjoy watching. So, I guess if we're going to go into all of this, I kind of have a whole bunch that I listen to and watch that are involved with Booktube. So I watch Paperback Dreams, Zoe's All Booked, read by Zoe, This Is Not a Booktube, Bookish Princess, Jean Bookish Thoughts, Peruse Project, Literary Diversions, Becca with a Book, Kaylani Simply Me, Bookish Realm, Francina Simone, A Book Utopia, A Clockwork Reader, The Artisan Geek. That's mostly what I keep up with. I do have some others that I kind of bounce around at various times, but that's like the chunk of what I regularly try to keep up with all of the time when I really enjoy watching. I also watch this channel called Townsend's, which this guy talks about historical things. He'll cook foods, traditional foods from like the 16th, no, 17th, 18th, and 17th centuries, I think is what he sticks to. And he'll cook them traditionally as well, and he'll do like different historical things. And I'm a history geek, so I love that. For science, I watch the Brain Scoop, which is pretty good, especially for someone like me who's not a huge sciencey person. I find it really enjoyable. I also watch Exine Christine Schaefer and Real Life Ghost Stories because those are also they're part of podcasts that I listen to. I love watching Banana Jamana because she is freaking adorable and her art is absolutely fucking gorgeous. The channel she has with her husband called Dorky Ever After is also really cute. Um, Speaking of cute couples, I also watch Squirmy and Grubs. They are an interracial couple and they're just hilarious and adorable. I also watch The Tiny Chef Show and Good Mythical Morning on the regular. And as for I also like to watch travel videos, and when it's those, I love to watch Abroad in Japan because Chris Broad is fucking hilarious and he lives in Japan. I get to learn all about different cultural things there and food and the beautiful, beautiful countryside. Um, and I also love to watch The Endless Adventure because they are pretty, pretty cool and they go to a lot of gorgeous places, even though because of COVID they haven't really been anywhere since like February or March. But they are still posting videos and they're traveling around just a teensy bit around America, just a little. So yeah, that is a big list, but um, yeah, I try to like keep up with my favorites, and those are yeah, that's a big chunk of my favorites. Question number 3 is if you had another channel, what would it be about? Me and a friend have joked around about if not having like YouTube, having like a podcast, and which would basically consist of her getting me very, very drunk and then telling me a topic to rant about, and then you get to hear me being snarky and swearing a whole bunch about everything from like 90s cartoons to the state of the world today. I don't know. We also were joking around about doing like um movie reviews, me doing drunken movie reviews. I don't know. I guess maybe if I had anything else, it would probably be something like that, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Number 4 is do you play any instruments? I used to play piano and I can still play it a little bit, but very poorly. Question 5 is what hobbies do you have other than reading? Um, I have a lot that I do besides reading. I also write, um, or try to write quite a bit. Besides that, I also, I guess, watching things like watching channels on YouTube or Netflix or something like that. Is that technically a hobby? I guess. Um, I also have other like crafty things I like to do. I knit. I've recently started embroidering, and I also really like to paint. I found out fairly recently. So, your favorite TV shows? That's a whole big chunk of list. Currently, my favorites are we're rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm almost all caught up on NCIS, and those are like ones that I'm super into. But I also really love The Office and The IT Crowd. I kind of bounce around when I'm in like a mood, and I'll watch episodes of those as well. Um, and some other favorites of mine are Doctor Who, uh, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, um, Darkwing Duck, The West Wing, The Addams Family, the OG one from the 60s, and MASH, which is fucking hilarious. So, what got you into reading? I can't really think of anything that particularly got me into reading, just because I feel like I've always been into reading. I learned how to read pretty young, um, but I guess maybe my family probably had something to do with it because they were always reading to me. I always got probably more than one bedtime story because I would not fucking go to bed. Um, and when I wasn't being read a bedtime story, my aunt liked to tell me twisted fairy tales, and I was always up for hearing ghost stories or being told stories from my grandparents and my parents' childhood and everything. So yeah, just always been in for a good story. Question 8 is what are your favorite and least favorite genres? My favorite genre is definitely mysteries. I absolutely, absolutely adore mysteries of any kind, mostly. My least favorite genre would probably be dystopia. Um, but I honestly am not one for like westerns either. I don't really enjoy those that much. Oh, and like Christian romances, no thank you. Question 9. What books define your childhood? Oh, jeez. The Weston came and Nancy Drew, because that got me into mysteries. Harry Potter had a big effect on my childhood. A Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry also had a big effect on my childhood, and yeah, I think we'll probably stick with those. I think those are the ones that. Oh, Matilda, duh. Yeah, I would say those are the ones that probably have the biggest effect on me. And number 10, tell us an interesting fact about you. Um, an interesting fact about me is okay. So we use we'll use the fact that I used at my college orientation, in which everyone looked at me like I was a freak. So, all right, we'll go with that. Um, interesting fact about me is I am double jointed in my elbows, and this one I fucked up bowling this year, so I can't do it anymore. But here, I'll show you. Um, that is my elbow being weird. If that grossed you out, I guess I'm sorry. But yeah, so this has been that tag. Um, hope you enjoy, I guess. If you're a nosy bitch like me, you probably did. So, alright. I hope you guys are having a great day. And now I'm gonna go back to reading probably. Bye.